Well, glaucoma is a leading cause of irreversible blindness worldwide. The disease causes vision loss due to damage to the optic nerve. It's called the sneak thief of sight because there are no obvious symptoms, making it hard to pick up before damage occurs.
50% begin to lose their vision before a diagnosis is reached, and new research shows drinking coffee can actually speed up the process.
Weekend Sunrise Nutritionist, the fabulous Sarah Lorenzo joins us live from a kitchen this morning. Morning to you, Sarah. Now, consuming large amounts of caffeine apparently may increase the risk by as much as 3 times. So how much coffee are we talking about?
Well, good morning, Matt and Juan from Bondi. So we're talking about 4 cups a day, and what it is with caffeine is it raises that intraocular pressure that also leads to that optic nerve damage, and that's what glaucoma is. But all of these foods here that I'm showcasing are going to make anyone with a family history of glaucoma a lot worse, basically because they're going to elevate cholesterol, that's going to lead to blood vessel damage, that will lead to optic nerve damage, but also these foods are going to be linked to weight gain that will increase blood pressure again, and that's that optic nerve damage. So if you've got any family history of glaucoma, you need to really be looking at avoiding all of these kind of foods here, and in particular looking at your coffee intake.
Just 4 a day, gee, that's interesting. So food can play a really huge part in preventing and even slowing down symptoms. What's best?
So this is probably the most commonly asked question of anyone who's been diagnosed with glaucoma, because there actually is no cure. So what we want to do is we really want to drive down inflammation with things like chia seeds and salmon. We want to bring up that antioxidant support to fight cellular damage with things like berries, as well as some spinach. Vitamin C is amazing for the structure of the eye, for collagen production, and that's like capsicums, kiwis, strawberries are my favourite. Vitamin A, really important for vision, and that's sweet potato and carrots. And then dark chocolate has the flavonoids in it that will be linked to increased blood flow, that can help people with vascular diseases, and recent research has showed in particular and specifically vitamin B3, turkey, peanuts and mushrooms will lower your incidence of glaucoma and lower your risk.
Yum. Now, Sarah, we want to shift topics now. In our last minute, talk to us about inflammation, and you've also got a recipe which we're going to attempt freestyle without Sarah.
Are we?
Okay. Yes, you are. We're going to try that. So basically, inflammation, that's a word that I use all the time in segments, and it's a word that is commonly used as well and by people in the healthcare space. And basically, all of these foods here are going to make inflammation a lot worse, and all of these foods here are my favourite foods to bring down inflammation. But I've got a recipe here, and you guys should have the mix in front of you. So what I've got here is, so what I want you to do is, in your hands, I want you to grab a ball and I want you to start mixing and rotating it.
I've been working hard in the outbreak.
I'm going to talk through...
Oh, no, hang on.
Are they? And these are the ones that she sent. What are we rolling?
So these are the ingredients. I've got coconut. We're rolling it in our hands. You're rolling it in your hands, and then what you're going to do is you're going to roll it through the coconut, and then you're going to put it through the turmeric. And all the ingredients here are really anti-inflammatory. I've got some cashew nuts as well. I've got some dates for sweet. Now, how are you guys going with the rolling?
Sarah, how dare you leave us unattended in the studio? I mean, look at that. It's not even a ball.
That's like a meat patty.
Okay, so now, Matt, you might need to give it a little tight squish.
I'm going to need more than a tight squish, let me tell you. There we go.
Yeah, and then you just roll it through.
I'm going to have one of your pre-prepared ones, delicious. Sarah, if you don't mind.
You need to eat one of the pre-prepared ones. But these are my anti-inflammatory protein balls. Again, so easy to make. They're delicious. They've got the turmeric in there. I've got bind it with some flax meal. And then I've got cinnamon as well. And, of course, ginger. So there you go. You can make them, store them in the fridge. Delicious.
We will put the recipe on our website. Thank you very much,
I'm dying
Sarah.
to see how you guys do them.
Yeah,
bye.
Not so good.
After we have a bath.
Yeah, I know. That's the turmeric. We'll literally never get that off. Thank you, Sarah.